All right, guys, Drew Brees joins us here in the Superdome. I don't know where to start. Have you ever been a part of a game like that?
No, it was a crazy one. Obviously, the score 52-38. You know, if you're just kind of looking at that from the outside, you're asking yourself what the heck happened in that game. But obviously, a lot of non-offensive touchdowns. You know, we had 3 defensively. They had 2, a total of 2, one on defense and one on special teams. Just you know. It seemed like the game took forever. You know, I mean, I felt like we had a good rhythm going in the first half, and you know, huge stop by the defense to hold them on 4th down and not get any points coming in at halftime. So here we are, 31-10 at half, and then defense gets a huge stop to start the second half, and then we end up getting the ball back and go down and score, and now it's what, 38-10, and then we get the interception return for touchdown. It's 45-10. And then from that point on, listen, defense kept playing great. I think offensively we didn't find much rhythm after that, and that's the part that I'm hanging on to right now, and it's upsetting me a little bit. I'm going to try to enjoy this victory, but you know, I know that we are so much better than what we put on tape for the last quarter and a half of that game, where we need to finish that game. We need to finish that game. We can't continue to have to put our defense out there like that, which, listen, they played phenomenal, but we got to find a better way to finish that game.
You said the same thing as your coach, Sean Payton. You know, you want to enjoy this, but it's hard to after the way it ended. And things can snowball in a football game, and you really saw it in both directions. You guys jumped off to the early lead, but when things started, they get 28 unanswered points. Yeah. How did that change the dynamic of the huddle and the demeanor on the sideline and all that?
Well, here's the thing. You know they're a quick strike team, quick strike offense. Seen it many times before. So we knew this game was far from over when we came in at halftime. We knew we were going to have to make a lot of plays in order to finish it out and win it. You know, again, a little bit of that, hey, how they scored 28 unanswered, you know. Well, they scored on offense, and then, you know, we get the punt return. You know, they get the crazy defensive lineman jumping up and, you know, snatching the ball and something else. So, you know, similar to some of the crazy stuff that happened, you know, flip that around, and, you know, Cam tips one up to himself for a touchdown. You know, we get a sack fumble in the end zone for a touchdown. We get an interception return for a touchdown on a tip pass. So, listen, a lot of crazy stuff in this game.
Twan Armstead back. Adrian Peterson wasn't in the huddle. Mark Ingram has a big game. You talk about crazy numbers. I mean, you guys rush for more yards than you pass. I mean, I don't think I've ever seen that since you've been here. I mean, you just never know what to expect in a game like this, huh?
No, but it's nice to know that you can win in a lot of different ways, you know? And bottom line is winning. Did you win the game? Did you find a way? Did you know, play complementary football? Did you, you know, make the plays when you needed to make them? And we made enough plays to win today. Defense made a ton of plays to win today. And so at the end of the day, that builds confidence and that builds momentum going into the rest of our schedule, because, listen, it doesn't get any easier. You know, we got huge challenges ahead of us.
You go to an NFL game, you may see something you've never seen before. I never saw a fullback pitch for a gain. I've never seen that in the Sean Payton era. Where did that play come from? Have you been holding that play for a while?
Yeah, Sean, no, we haven't been holding it for a while. They just, I don't know where Sean pulls this stuff up sometimes, but we'll end up watching some pretty blurry tape in order to grab some of this stuff from years past. I think it was like 2003, Cowboys, Richie Anderson. And their fullback was a lefty, so he pitched with his left hand going the other way. We ended up going right, you know, because our guy's right-handed. But hey, listen, fourth and inches, you needed to play. We got the play, and I think it resulted in a touchdown. So there you go.
Take it. Finally, a lot of new blood in this locker room, but I talked to Cam Jordan about this. First time you guys have been over 500 in 4 years. What does that mean? Does that mean anything to this football team? You know, a different September, now you're over 500. It's a different feel than the last few seasons, it feels like.
Well, I can say this. You know, we started off 0-2, knowing that we played two good teams, you know, at Minnesota and then New England. And it would have been easy to get frustrated, but we knew we were close, you know, a lot closer than what I think most people would give us credit for. And we believed in the process and in each other, and just knowing that, hey, go on the road, get a win at Carolina, opportunity to go to London, get a big win against Miami, and then, you know, get on the roll here. And obviously coming off the bye week, we knew what an important game this was against a very tough opponent in Detroit, you know, and the way that they've beaten us the last 2 years here at home. We knew that this was going to be a great battle, and to get this win now, you hope that it just snowballs, you know. Listen, like I said, it doesn't get any easier. Go on the road at Green Bay. And I know Aaron Rodgers went down today. From what I heard, I haven't seen anything other than what guys told
To
me.
be out for the year potentially.
Yeah, but I think Brett Hundley has times we played him in the preseason, he's looked pretty phenomenal. So bottom line is we got our work cut out for us, and they'll be ready for us, and we'll need our best game to win. We have to continue to improve. We cannot just feel like we've arrived, because we have not. We have to continue to get better.
Well, crazy, a wild, a wacky afternoon, but you survived with the victory. Congratulations.
Thanks, Mike.
All right, Drew Brees here in the Superdome. The streak is over. 1,385 days since they've been over 500. Time to start the new one. Back to you guys.